distracted. Even in the distraction, I will trust the one who is greater than the storm. Said I will trust the one who is greater than the storm. I don't need another reason, I don't need more convincing. The same God who made a way is the same God who's here today. Even in my darkest moment, this will be the truth I'm holding. Same God who made a way, it's the same God who's here today. Oh,
I won't be shaken, even when I'm shaking. Having done all I can do, I still stand. And I will worship, yes, I will worship. I will face whatever comes with lifted head. I don't need another reason, I don't need more convincing. Same God who made a way, same God who's here today. Even in my darkest moments,
this will be the truth I'm holding.
same God who made a way, same God who's here today.
Oh,
Whoa, yeah, yeah. If you're not done moving, then I'm not done waiting. If you're not done working, then I'm not done praising.
you're not done moving, then I'm not done waiting. If you're not done working, then I'm not done praising.
I believe you're moving, so I'm not done waiting.
I believe you're working,
So I'm not done praising. Whoa, I don't need another reason, I don't need more convincing. The same God who made a way is the same God who's here today. Even in my darkest moments,
this will be the truth I'm holding.
the same God who made a way.
Same God is here today.
He's here today.
He's here.
It's the same God, same God, same God, same God, same God, same God. Same God, same God.
He's the same God.
If he did it before, he can do it again.
Same God.
If he did it before, he can do it again.
Same God.
If he did it before, he can do it again.
He's the same God.
If he did it before, he can do it again. If he did it before, he can do it again.
He's the same God.
If he did it before, he can do it again.
He's the same God.
If he did it before, he can do it again.
Same God.
If he did it before, he can do it again. If he's delivered before, he'll deliver again. He's still working. He's still working miracles. He's still working miracles. He's still working miracles.
Working miracles.
Working miracles.
Working miracles.
He's working miracles.
Working miracles.
Working miracles.
Working miracles.
Well, Troy and Darius, man, it's so good to be with you guys. Thanks for jumping on with us.
Oh,
Amen.
man. Amen. We're excited to be here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, man, I'm super excited to talk about this song. You know, just a little bit of context of where you guys are ministering. I think the worship community really found you guys through a version of So Will I. You guys posted a live version to YouTube, and it just broke the internet for a while, and it was so good. And Osby Berry was leading that song, but it really highlighted the unique things that God was doing there in Cincinnati through your ministry. And maybe what people didn't know is that you guys have been writing as well in your community, and this is a result of that. And it's an amazing song called Same God. I love the content and what the song says. But Troy, maybe I'll start with you. Talk a little bit about how the song got started. Man, you were just sharing an incredible story with me, and I know you wrote it with a couple of writers here in Nashville.
Yeah. Man, crazy story. We were invited to come out to Nashville, do some writing, because Cross Worship, we're collaborative of worship leaders from all throughout this region. And so we just believe that it's just, God just does some awesome things, and an awesome thing kind of is birthed when we come together under the banner of Jesus and just worship together. And so we've been desiring to just collaborate. Since we're collaborating in worship, we wanted to collaborate some more as it pertains to writing. So we took a trip down to Nashville and got a chance to write with Jordan Morawski and Mia Fields. And so awesome story. We went to Jordan's house to kick off this writing session, and we're just sitting in the kitchen just drinking coffee, and Mia walks in, and we go through the whole, hey, who are you? How are you doing? Where are you from? Type of thing, just getting to know each other before we dug into writing. And as we explained that, hey, we're from Cross Worship, we're from Cincinnati, and she's like, man, why does that name sound familiar? And we're like, well, maybe you've seen our So Will I video that's kind of buzzing right now. And she's like, hold on, wait a minute. You talking about the guy who's leading it, Osby, has a blue shirt on? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're not going to believe this story. I'm like, okay, well, share. So she's like, well, my sister who had seen the video was like, she calls me right after she watches it because she received a prophecy. And she said, I just have to share with you, whoever these people are in this video, I'm going to send you the video of them singing So Will I. Whoever these people are, I believe God is sharing with me that you're going to write with them one day, and whatever you guys write, it's going to be awesome. And just be on the lookout to run into these guys, and you're going to write with them, and whatever you do is going to be awesome. And so she was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is coming to pass. So she was like, this is going to be exciting. And so we all just got excited in the kitchen and literally hurried up and ran upstairs and started writing to see what God had in store. So,
Man, Troy, that's an amazing story. Gosh, man, it just has so much context around the song. Darius, talk a little bit about this lyric. We were chatting a little bit before we got started. Just, sometimes God motivates and inspires writers around certain themes. And I feel like this theme of God's power being available and him reminding us that he is still on the throne amidst all the chaos that we're going through is such a prevalent theme right now for the church. But talk about the lyric of the song a little bit and what inspired you guys to write it.
Well, I think, honestly, man, we didn't know we were about to be in a pandemic. It was like right before the pandemic. But I think it was some other crazy things going on around the world. And I think we were all in a place, like in all of our church homes, where people were discouraged. And I think we were at a place where we wanted to re-encourage people that God is still the same God before. He's healing. He's raising people from the dead still. None of that stuff has changed. No matter how bad it gets out here, he's still God,
That's so true, man. It's like, as much as we sing that in church, it never gets old, and we still forget, and especially as Darius was saying, like when life tends to fall apart or just a lot of chaotic stuff going on around you, it's easy to forget that God is still in control of all that.
Yeah, I think at times we forget that the God of the Bible is still the God of today. we forget that these stories that we read about of rivers, seas being parted, and like Darius was saying, healing happening, that just happened then for a certain amount of time. But the God that I serve, what I read about says, "In greater work shall happen now. Greater work shall you do," which means that his hand is still working. He's still the same God then, the same God now, and he's always going to be the same God who still sits on a throne, who still has all power and authority to perform miracles, signs, and wonders. And I still believe that miracles, signs, and wonders follow those that believe, like the word says. So whenever we gather, because I believe this is church. Whenever we gather, it's a breeding ground for God to show that he's the same God of miracles, the same God of breakthrough, the same God of deliverance that we read about in the Word.
Wow. Wow, Troy. Man, that'll preach right there.
Yeah. He trying to get an offering out of us.
Come on.
That's right. That's so good. Well, guys, thanks for taking the time to jump on. I'm so excited to be able to partner with you all on getting this song to the church. So excited about churches being able to sing these amazing truths. So thank you for jumping on with us.
Appreciate the opportunity, man. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I don't need another